Welcome to Global Economic Press, where we deliver trusted global finance and economic news, analysis, and reports, empowering leaders and investors with reliable, timely insights. I'm your host, Alex Brady. In today's episode, we're diving into the latest developments from Frequency Holdings, Inc., a technology-focused holding company making strides in the fields of cybersecurity, managed intelligence, and digital infrastructure. We'll explore their plans for productization and commercialization of AI-based services, their strategic acquisitions, and how they aim to revolutionize the managed service provider industry. Stay tuned as we unpack these exciting advancements and what they mean for the future of business operations. Frequency Holdings, Inc., a technology-focused holding company building and acquiring assets in cybersecurity, managed intelligence, digital infrastructure, and media, announced plans to move its managed intelligence services toward productization and early commercialization. The company has spent the past 6 months researching, building, testing, and improving AI-based services through its wholly owned subsidiary, ReachOut Digital Intelligence. Frequency said this work has included customer deployments focused on identifying where AI can save time, improve decisions, reduce manual work, and help businesses operate more efficiently. The company also plans to continue refining customer deployments, measuring outcomes, developing standardized recurring revenue product packages, and establishing commercial models over the next 6 to 12 months. The company is moving beyond the traditional managed service provider model. Frequency is building a managed intelligence business focused on agentic AI, cybersecurity, compliance, and better business outcomes. For the past 6 months, Frequency has been researching, building, testing, and improving new AI-based services through its wholly owned subsidiary, ReachOut Digital Intelligence. This work has not been limited to ideas or lab testing. The company has been working directly inside customer environments, to learn where AI can save time, improve decisions, reduce manual work, and help businesses operate more efficiently. Frequency also confirmed that a 1-for-500 reverse split of its common stock became effective on July 9th after processing by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. For many years, managed service providers help businesses manage computers, networks, software, cloud systems, and support requests. That work is still needed, but the industry is changing fast. Businesses are now asking how artificial intelligence can improve the way they work. They want help using AI to manage tasks, connect information, automate processes, and make faster decisions. Frequency believes the next generation of service providers will not only manage technology, they will manage intelligence. That means helping a business find the right place to use AI, building or selecting the right agent, connecting it to existing systems, protecting the data it uses, watching how it performs, and improving it over time. Traditional managed service providers have focused on devices, tickets, and software, said Rick Jordan, Chief Executive Officer of Frequency Holdings. That's expected by default now, not a product to lead with. The next step is helping businesses use AI inside their daily operations. That is what we have been building. Even more so, agentic AI adoption is at less than 10%. This is the blue ocean. Managed service providers that don't evolve will dry up, and Frequency through ReachOut wants to be leading the way. Frequency's early work includes AI-powered knowledge tools, business process automation, communication systems, and agents that can complete several steps across different software platforms. The goal is not to sell customers another AI tool. The goal is to help them use AI in a way that solves a real business problem. Agentic AI can be powerful because it can access information, make decisions, and take action. That also creates risk. AI agents need clear rules. They need proper access controls. Their actions need to be tracked. Sensitive information must be protected. Businesses also need to know that the systems follow their legal and compliance requirements. Frequency believes this is where its cybersecurity first model creates an advantage. We still handle information technology because the environment has to work, Jordan said. We lead with cybersecurity because AI without protection and control can become a serious problem. First, we secure the environment and we parent. Then we add intelligence. ReachOut Digital Intelligence will continue providing cybersecurity, compliance support, and managed technology services. These services create the secure base needed to bring AI into real business operations. Frequency still plans to acquire managed service providers, but the reason is larger than adding more traditional information technology revenue. An acquisition may give Frequency access to an established group of customers, trusted business relationships, recurring revenue, and existing technology environments. Frequency can then introduce its broader model to those customers. That may include stronger cybersecurity, compliance support, a more scalable information technology service model, and managed intelligence services powered by agentic AI. The strategy is simple. Acquire trusted customer relationships, secure and improve the technology environment, learn how the customer's business works, find areas where AI can create value, deploy the solution, then manage and improve it over time. Frequency expects to review both smaller acquisitions and larger leverage transactions when the financing and business terms make sense. Frequency's managed intelligence services are in an early stage of commercialization. Management expects reported revenue from these services to trail the current development, deployment, and productization cycle and not be immediately reflected in the company's financial results. During the next 6 to 12 months, Frequency plans to continue refining customer deployments, measuring outcomes, developing standardized recurring revenue product packages, and establishing commercial models. The company also plans to test different ways of charging for these services. These may include monthly pricing for each managed AI agent, monthly pricing for an automated business process, usage-based pricing, and pricing tied to measurable business results. The company believes a larger opportunity will come when successful customer projects become standard services that can be offered across Frequency's existing customers and future customer bases from organic sales and acquisitions. Frequency also plans to use its Chief Executive Officer's media platform, along with its board members Kevin Harrington and David Meltzer, while building and expanding its own to explain how managed services are changing. The company expects to create content about agentic AI, cybersecurity, AI governance, business automation, and the future of the managed service provider industry. In the coming weeks, Frequency expects to release a full report about the industry move from traditional managed services to managed intelligence. The report is expected to explain how agentic AI may change small and mid-sized businesses, how service providers may earn revenue from AI, why cybersecurity and compliance are critical, how AI agents may be priced and managed, and how acquisitions may help Frequency expand these services. I'm avoiding the hype of just adding the word AI to a managed service provider website because this is way beyond that, Jordan said. This is a change in how the business works. We already have the customer relationships. We understand the technology. We understand the risks. Now we are building the intelligence layer on top of it. Frequency Holdings, Inc. is a technology-focused holding company building and acquiring assets in cybersecurity, managed intelligence, digital infrastructure, and media. The company's strategy combines recurring operating revenue, agentic AI services, strategic acquisitions, and owned media distribution. ReachOut Digital Intelligence, a wholly owned subsidiary of Frequency, provides cybersecurity-first technology services, compliance support, AI deployment, and managed technology operations to small and mid-sized businesses. This press release contains forward-looking statements about the company's plans, goals, and expected future activities. These statements include plans related to managed intelligence services, agentic AI, future revenue, acquisitions, financing, customer deployments, and the release of an industry report. Forward-looking statements are based on current expectations and involve risks and uncertainty. Actual results may be different. The company cannot guarantee that it will complete any financing, acquisition, product launch, revenue goal, or other business plan described in this release. Frequency Holdings undertakes no obligation to update these statements except as required by law.